Hola, manitos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel, and Charles is. he's out. He's out. It's been a while, guys. I know, at least 6 months now that I haven't recorded a video. And I always tell you, you gotta follow that thread of curiosity and joy. Wherever that passion thread of joy leads you, pulls you towards, that's where you gotta go. So that's what I did. And my passion led me on a whole adventure to the north of India, Punjab region, where, to put it short, I got introduced to Kundalini Yoga, which is a very, very powerful form of yoga. And I took a teacher training and I got introduced to the culture there. It was beautiful, amazing, challenging, everything together. It was part of my path. That's why I disappeared for like a while, but I'm back. And I was thinking, I feel like reinventing myself, but I don't quite know where to start. And I thought, you know what, just come as you are. Inspired by Nirvana. A little bit on a vintage lane these days where I listen to old music. Not to say that Nirvana is necessarily that old, but definitely classified as vintage and makes me feel good. I went down a bit of a nostalgic memory lane. And as I heard the song Come As You Are, I'm like, that's it. That's my go single. Just press the goddamn record button, show your face. A bit lit up today. I'm trying to figure out the lighting. And come as you are, Magic Mel. And pull a reading for you because it's been a while. Okay? And today, auspiciously, we have the last full moon, super full moon, not last full moon, last super full moon of the year in Taurus. And it's powerful, guys. I don't know where you are in the world. Let me know in the comments box. But I'm here in Spain, and as you know, not far from where I live, we had these flash floods in Valencia. The weather is crazy. And weather is also energy, So you can tell by the weather how the energies are swirling around us. And it's chaotic to say the least. So if you've been feeling a bit off, roller coastery, up and down, fasten your seatbelt, hold on tight, because this super full moon, Beaver full moon in Taurus is powerful. So let's go ahead and pull a reading. I'm excited because it's been a while, literally. Vamos. Let's go with the good old Rider-Waite deck. And I am tuning in with your Asga team. Angel spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and your ancestors. Let's pull a reading and start with the question, what is the present energy surrounding you in this full moon in Taurus? Thank you so much to angels. God, I need to get the hang of shuffling again. What the hell, Magic now? I did pull a private reading the other week, which reminded me of the joy of doing this and of the magic, because it is very magical. I mean, it trips me out every time. Oh, wow. I've got some good news, guys. Rejoice, for you are safe. Despite of the swirling chaos around you, the uncertainty, the fear being projected at you, and maybe rising within you, know that you are safe. That's the message of this angel of temperance. And temperance is all about balance, of patience, of composure, of mixing the elixirs. No, he's like swirling up a cocktail. Oh, I like this lighting. It's nice and bright, nice and clear. Swirling up this cocktail, yeah, and with one foot in the water of your intuition and in your emotions, and one foot on land. This is important, guys, because we as human beings are the bridge between the heavens and the earth. So can we keep that balance? And can we trust that malgré tout, despite of everything, and I know there's a lot happening, can we trust? Can we choose to trust? Because it is a choice. Can we make that conscious choice to trust, to believe, and to have faith in the unseen, that we may sense deep down and even know, but that is difficult to explain to other people in a rational way? Can we rest in the knowing? Can we have that be enough? I know it's a lot to ask for, but really pulling it back to basics. Reflect on that. Because the angel of temperance, Archangel Michael's energy is all around you. You are protected. Yeah, and the angels are working with us and through us because they need us just the same as we need them to embody this higher consciousness that's dawning upon us in this new age of Aquarius, as rising from within us. The angels are working with us. The more we rise up to meet them, the more they can come down to support us. So how does that work in practical terms? It means calming our mind. Do you do any meditation? Like literally stilling the crazy thought waves, the thought patterns, in such a way that you can come into receptive mode. Because inspiration does not come from the conceptual mind. Inspiration, as the term itself implies, means from spirit, from your higher self, from your soul, from the angels. Can we calm the white noise to receive this guidance, the reassurance also, because you can ask them for support, for guidance. I have for the past, I don't even know, time is a weird thing these days, but I've reached out because, at least last 2 weeks, I was struggling, really. And I felt drained and flooded by the news, and just, it was too much. There was a lot of things going on. But I tried to avoid the use overwhelmed. I just told myself there's a lot going on. Yeah? So I'm sure there's a lot going on for you too. And that stirs up this survival mode mechanism. No, oh my God, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. And underneath that, isn't that the longing to feel safe, to feel secure, to know it is okay? You're going to be all right. Don't you wish that somebody would tell you it's going to be okay? Well, I'm here now. And Angel of Temperance is here to tell you you're safe. Trust. Breathe. So, oh my God, should we just stop the reading here? Because this is pretty good news, guys. And God, we need good news, no? Don't we? So, this is the environmental energy around you. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. God, it's already 10 minutes. What the hell? Let's move on. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to upload this. Let's keep it simple, huh? How about that? Let's just stay present, Magic Mel, and let's go with the flow. Okay, since it's a full moon, remember that the full moon is an excellent time for you to acknowledge things that you can let go of, because we want to travel light, no? Like emotionally, energetically, keep it light. So let's ask the question, what are you invited, not coerced, because you have free will, but what are you invited to let go of? How about that? Yeah? There you go. What are you invited to let go of? Thank you so much. Ooh. Okay, it's a bit too crazy. I'm telling you, the moon energy is powerful. Blame it on the moon. Magic now. If all else fails. No, I'm not kidding. Tell me in the comments box if you've had any kind of erratic things happening around you, chaotic things. I feel a bit like it's just under the surface, like this kind of explosive energy, just like the cars just flew out of the deck, that kind of energy. Say, what are you invited to release with this full moon, super full moon in Taurus? Thank you so much. Let me focus a bit. One clear card, please. The angels, spirit guides, the ancestors. Thank you for working with us. I know you guys need temperance with us. With our free will, we sometimes make some crazy free will decisions that take us off path. But which is okay too, because then we learn lessons. and gather the wisdom, the pearls of wisdom, to bring back on our path of alignment. So it's all good. I mean, if we can just tell ourselves it's all good and allow that to be soothing and really let that sink in, and that can be good enough. Somewhere to start at least. Okay. You're invited to release the need to prove your worth. So Three of Pentacles is usually, a card of like building, collaborating with other people. But here you see this kind of gesture figure on a bench, and there's these two other guys with like a map, maybe architects, like looking at him. And he is on this bench, and it feels like he's trying to prove his craft. Like, hey, I can do this. I'm useful to you guys because I can do so and so. And we don't need to do this anymore. You don't need to do this anymore. A lot of energy gets drained when we keep on externalizing our value and our worth. If we keep on seeking that validation from the outside. Because if you think about it, that's a bottomless pit, no? You receive it, you want more. You receive it, you want more. Why? Because you don't have it come from your own self, from the inside. So if you've been holding yourself back, if you've been putting things off because you're waiting for someone's approval, you're waiting for someone to tell you, hey, you're good enough. I told you the energy is crazy. I just had a technical glitch, so the video cut. I was saying that as long as you're seeking to gain validation of your self-worth from the outside, you're not going to win. Because what you're seeking is essentially your own self-approval. So have your own back, be your own biggest fan, and give yourself the permission to do what you got to do, to follow your soul's calling. You don't need to wait for anyone's permission. Everyone else is busy with their own thing, Yeah? And can you trust in your own abilities and in your capacity and in your own experience to be good enough? Can you let go of this, I'm not good enough yet? We talk about angels and devils. The devil is only the antagonistic voice that seeds doubt, that seeds uncertainty, worry, that kind of energy. And that kind of energy with the mind, with the awareness of your consciousness, dissipates as soon as you acknowledge it. As soon as you point the finger, hey, I see you. I know that's the voice of doubt and worry. You're not doing me any favor. Bow out, please. Yeah, because I'm going forward here. It's also the point where we've got to get over ourselves, so to speak, for the greater good. When I first started taking these videos, you can scroll back from my first playlist. I was a completely different person. I was like shy and, my energy was contracted. That's okay too. I'm not judging that version of me, but I hesitated going online taking these videos because I was like, oh my God, what's everyone going to think? Until I just told myself, just get over yourself, kick myself in the butt, get over yourself and just record. Because somehow you feel this calling to share your gift, to go online. Yeah? So you gotta give yourself permission, the go signal, the green light. Not in the future, but now. And okay, maybe that now moment will come in its own time. Only you can tell yourself that you're ready. And only you can let go of that feeling and that voice inside of your own psyche that says you're not ready, or who the hell do you think you are to go online or to speak, to show yourself, to be in the limelight. Yeah, so it's time to let that go. You're good enough. You're good enough to be part of the team. Your skills are valuable. Your voice is valuable. Your stories, your experience, your gifts, everything needs to come online. Then we can create together, collaborate in an interdependent way. Yeah? So release that fear. Whew, wow. I need to paste this video together in a bit. Damn. With not which way around. I want to keep things, when I shuffle, in the right direction. Okay. Let's keep it focused. What is this super full moon in Taurus inviting you to focus on? Thank you so much. Where should you put your energy and your attention? Because where attention goes, energy flows. Thank you. Wow. I'm going to take it this way. The Lovers in reverse. You know, the Lovers here, again, we have that Angel of Temperance, same guy up here. If you look at it closely, there is the man, there's the woman. The man is looking at the woman, and the woman is looking up to the angel. So it's like the woman is carrying or receiving the divine guidance, and the man, let's say the masculine, is looking at the female for guidance. Now, we all have both energies. There's just different types of energies in us, regardless of your gender, yeah? So the feminine in general is the receptive, the void, the all-encompassing creative energy, yeah? Is more horizontal. The masculine is more focused, more young, yeah? You both have everything in you. Sometimes you need to be young, action, sometimes you need to receive and be receptive and intuitive. So this came out in the reverse. You're asked to encourage to come out of this imbalance. So in other words, you're asked to balance your inner yin and yang. So to come out of your hamster wheel of just action, action, action without questioning what you're actually acting towards, and going a little bit deeper. What am I actually doing? Why am I doing this? What purpose does this serve? Is this aligned? Is it coming from a state of balance, inner balance? Or am I just caught in some kind of hypnotic trance where I do for the sake of doing, exhausting yourself while being on that wheel? See where I'm going? So where in your life are you imbalanced? And where can you rebalance yourself? Do you need to rest? Do you need to take time off? Do you need to spend some more time self-reflecting, sitting with yourself, being present with yourself? Are you being too passive, too in waiting mode, too much receptivity? You know, anything can be off kilter. I'm not saying neither one or the other is good or bad. We should take that out of the vocabulary too, no? But where are we out of balance? That's the question. Where are we in disharmony rather than in harmony? Because happiness comes when there's balance. Well-being comes when there's balance. Yeah? Not to one extreme, not to the other. The so-called middle path, like Buddha, they said. Yeah? So where can your inner yang and your inner yin become the lovers, the balanced couple that are working in tandem, in reciprocity with each other to bring heaven down to earth? Nice and simple. So again, are you connected enough with your intuition? Do you trust your intuition, that quiet voice that just knows without explanation? Do your actions reflect that connection with your intuition? Do you give enough internal space to your yin energy, to your receptivity? Yeah, so allow your intuition and that inspiration to guide your actions. We need action also, no? To actually build stuff here, to enjoy the process of creation. But action for the sake of action is wasted energy. It just creates unnecessary karma. Karma means action, no? So what we're trying to do in this age of Aquarius is to act from a state of dharma. Dharma is your soul purpose, and that can only come if you're receptive enough to divine inspiration. So this full moon in Taurus is inviting you to balance yourself, to come back in harmony with your own inner alignment that won't resemble anyone else's alignment, because you are unique. Your inner voice, connected with your soul, your higher self, speaks your unique language. And when you're in alignment with that, you will feel it. You feel like an arrow. So things to reflect upon. There's some deep cards, guys. I mean, I'm not surprised, but yeah, it's just, again, mind-blowing. We all need to come back into balance, into harmony. If one of us vibrates in alignment, we create a ripple effect for the collective, because we're all connected now. So you being an essential keynote in the symphony of the universe, your keynote is essential. I mean, imagine in a real orchestra, no? Classical orchestra, if one instrument is missing or playing the wrong note, it will affect the rest of the composition, the rest of the performance. So see yourself as that. I like to speak in metaphors that way. I love to see images. Imagine yourself to be an essential instrument, yeah, in the symphony of the universe. And you are invited and encouraged, and you're here to express your unique keynote, vibratory keynote. And that happens when you are in harmony. When you bring your yin and yang in balance, when you're aligned with your soul's purpose, when your heart chakra is open. And yeah, the full moon is always a time where we can look in the shadow. We can look at aspects of us that we've denied, that we've rejected, that we haven't loved, that we haven't integrated, or even just witness. Sometimes you don't need to do much, this shadow work. I mean, I've experienced that. Just witnessing my fear, witnessing my doubt, witnessing my worry is enough to lessen the force of it. Because it's only when we don't acknowledge it that it feels like it's taking us over. Yeah. So how can you expand your capacity, your emotional, your mindfulness capacity to be aware of these voices, like these so-called devil voices, the doubt, the worry, and just shed some light, shed some consciousness, shed some witnessing, loving, non-judgmental witnessing on it. That's a beautiful invitation here. Yeah. And remember that the full moon amplifies things. So if you set the intention for healing, for coming into balance, for harmony, then you are being helped and supported and guided, because God and the angels need us. And yeah, we're collaborating with the other dimensions to bring down a new frequency, a new consciousness on the planet, to ascend and to evolve as human beings. Yeah, we're doing this together. That is advice. I'm going to keep it at this because I need to paste the video together, and it's like already 20 minutes, okay, and upload it and everything. But just to say that Magic Mail is back, and I don't know yet what frequency I'll post the videos because I have other things going on. But hey, here we are. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comments box, and just let me know how you felt or are feeling this energy of the super full moon in Taurus, the beaver moon. Okay, last super full moon of 2024. And I can't believe it's already mid-November. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to Mel's Magic Official. And remember, guys, I am a coach, yeah, certified. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher now too. So I'm going to host online sessions where literally we work with the embodiment of new energy, of prana, life force energy, and of releasing subconscious patterns that are stuck in our emotional system. All of that. So stay tuned and check me out on Instagram. I'm trying to go on TikTok too, but need to keep up with all the technology. But find me on Instagram and message me, email me if you want to work with me, if it's coaching or any other things, just email me. Yeah, check out my website, www.melsmagicofficial.com. Okay, see you there. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I appreciate you, and I'm happy to be back online. Ciao.